So, hello everyone, my name is Sammy. I am a prenatal yoga teacher and I'm going to take you through a short sequence for prenatal lower back pain, which is very common during pregnancy. So we're just going to get to it. We're going to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. You can use a block underneath you or a cushion if you want. Have a couple of blocks with you by your side anyway, and have a big cushion or a bolster as well for the end of class. So we're going to just begin by closing our eyes, drawing one hand up to our heart and one hand up to our belly, resting on the space where our baby is growing. And just begin to closing your eyes, connect with your natural breath. Just noticing the belly rising and falling. And being aware that you're breathing down into the space where your baby is resting or moving perhaps. And we just want to send some love and a message down to our babies today. Just letting them know that they are safe, that they are loved. And then slowly releasing our hands down to our knees, blinking our eyes open. We're just going to take 3 big arms to open our class. So inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And as we exhale, we take our arms. Inhale, reach up. Last one. Lovely. And then just taking a little bow to yourself, setting an intention for this practice today. And just let that intention permeate through your whole body. And slowly releasing our hands down. If we're sat on a cushion or a block, taking it away from us. And we're going to begin by coming into child's pose to begin with. So just making sure our hands are stacked underneath shoulders. And then let's just take our knees to the width of our mat and just touching our big toes touching together. And depending on what stage of pregnancy you are, you might want to bring your head onto a block, or you might want to bring your elbows onto blocks. So draw your seat bones back onto your knees, onto your heels. And you can either dropping down fully into child's with your head rested on the mat, or if you need a little bit of extra space for your baby, you can bring your elbows, your upper arms, or your forehead onto a block. Just whatever is comfortable for you today. The body is changing every day. We want to work with our bodies, not against them. So taking a big inhale through the nose and let out a big sigh through the mouth. Let's do this one more time. Inhale through the nose. Lovely. Just taking a few more deep breaths here. Really surrendering down to the earth. And then we're slowly going to walk our hands over to the right side of the mat, keeping our arms parallel. Feeling that little lateral stretch through the left side of the body. And then slowly walking our hands back to center and stretching over to the left side. Lovely. And then we're going to inhale, slowly pushing ourselves up, moving our blocks to the sides for a moment. And just remembering that you should use your blocks whenever you can to extend your arm slightly and create more space for your belly. As you move deeper into your pregnancy, it's going to help you more to get into certain postures. So anyway, let's just take a few hip circles. We come back as far as we want to. So exhaling, drawing back and round. And as we inhale, pushing up. Exhale. Inhale. Just moving with your breath with the body. And then let's change direction. It's really raining a lot here today. I hope it's not interfering with the sound too much. Okay, and then slowly coming to the stillness. Just checking your alignment, making sure your knees are nicely stacked underneath your hips and your hands stacked underneath your shoulders. We're going to take just a few gentle cat and cows. So inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, tuck the tailbone slightly. And as we exhale, tuck the chin, the chest, draw your baby in and up, pushing your arms into the ground. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck back down. Inhale, curving back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to take a few bird dogs. So we're going to inhale, lift that right leg and the left arm. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly, mindfully drop back down. Inhale, lift the left leg and the right arm. Stretch that arm and leg in opposite direction. Exhale, slowly with control, drop it down. Inhale, left leg, left arm, right leg. Exhale. Left leg, right arm. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Let's do one more round on each side. Inhale, hold here. Exhale it down. Inhale, coming up on the opposite side, hold. Exhale, drop it down. Now let's tuck those toes back. And let's roll back into our downward facing dog. Exhaling, and as we inhale, slowly dropping back down into table. And then exhale to untuck the toes and push yourself up as if you're coming back into child, just seat bones coming towards your heels as far back as you can come without squashing your belly, making space for your baby still. So inhale, drawing back up to table. Exhale, tuck the toes, slowly roll back into downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly dropping down into table. Exhale, drawing back towards the heels. Inhale, coming back to table. Exhale, slowly dropping back into downward facing dog. Make sure your feet are wide enough to have space for your belly. You can bring a little bend into your knees if you want to, drawing that tailbone back.
pressing your hands, fingertips spread into the mat. Externally rotate those shoulder blades. Hug your baby in and up and breathe deeply, breathing into the chest on the inhale. And on the exhale, hugging your baby in and up. Take a few more deep breaths like this. And if you feel you want to, you can just take a little sway from side to side if that feels good for you. To release any tension there. And then slowly coming back to a stillness. We're going to slowly walk our hands towards our feet, coming into a forward fold. If you need to use the blocks to get more space for your baby, for your belly, you can. So inhale, coming up onto the blocks on the medium height or the highest height, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, draw the hands down the center line. Turning those feet out slightly wider to the width of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees and draw back down. And then pushing ourselves up with our hands. Inhale, reach all the way up once again. Exhale, bend the knees, dropping down, coming into our yogic squat. Inhale, press the hands into the ground and push yourself up one last time. Exhale, dropping back down. Inhale, pushing ourselves all the way up. Exhale, drawing our hands back down the center line, bringing our feet back so that they're parallel, and just moving our blocks out towards the front of the mat again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And then walk those hands all the way towards the front, coming back into our downward facing dog. Hold here for a few breaths. And then we're going to inhale, reach that right leg up if you wish to. Exhale, step the right leg through so that it's on the outside edge of the right foot. Drop that left leg and untuck the toes. And then we can use our block here. Sorry, I lost my headphone. Use our block here to bring our hands onto if we need a little bit more space. Or we can have it depending on what stage of pregnancy we are. And just breathing here, drawing our pelvis towards the ground. You should be able to feel that opening in the left side hip flexor. Make sure you've got enough space for your baby. Breathing here, pressing our hands into the ground, keeping our spine nice and straight. Neck is in line with our spine, chin is slightly tucked. Breathing here for a few more deep breaths. And then we're going to slowly exhale. We're going to bend, straightening that front knee. We're going to slide our hands back in between our foot and flex that right foot up towards your face. And then we can fold over that, sliding our hands slightly forward, folding over that right leg. So releasing tension in our leg muscles here, which sometimes creates pain in the lower back. Breathing here. Again, we can have our hands on blocks if we need a little bit more height, just going with where you're at today. Always making sure we've got space for our baby, for our belly. Don't want to be squashing ourselves. Okay, and then we inhale, slowly come back forward into our low lunge with our right hand on the inside edge of the right foot. Okay, lovely. And we're going to inhale, reach our arms up.
Exhale, draw our hands down the center line. And we're going to turn that left leg towards the right foot. Bring our left hand on our left hip and press that right hand on the inside edge of that right knee, and then look to your left side. So pressing, opening up into that inner thigh, that pelvic area. Lovely. And then from here, we're going to straighten out that front leg. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bring that right hand over that left right knee and stretch that left arm up and over, looking up over that left hand, slightly turning your ribcage up towards the sky. Breathe for a few breaths here. And then inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, we're going to slowly drop our left hand down to the left side. And inhale, reach that right arm over the head, coming to a modified side plank now. Inhale, slowly coming back up to center, reach the arms up. Bend that front knee again. So we're coming into a 90-degree angle on that right knee. And then we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, slightly turn towards the front. And then exhale, slowly coming to fold forward to the right side, reaching those arms out in front of you, creating this lovely stretch. And making sure we got this space for our baby. We can either stay here if we're in our third trimester. If we're in our first or second, we've got the option to walk our left leg over towards the back of the mat, press that foot into the ground and come up into like a warrior, humble warrior. So the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Breathing here for a few more deep breaths. And then slowly dropping that knee in, drawing the foot back towards the front. Slide the hands back slightly. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pressing into that front knee and draw the hands down the center line. Inhale, coming out of that bend, and exhale, drawing back down. And then dropping our hands into the inside edge of our right foot, drawing that left leg straight again. So coming back into our low lunge, just dropping back into our pelvis in our low lunge. Keep that back foot flexed. Bring our hands down onto the mat, and we're going to step that right leg back now. Coming back into tabletop position, both toes are tucked. We're going to roll back into our downward facing dog here. Taking a few deep breaths here. Finding our good alignment here. Breathing in deeply through the chest. Exhale, hugging our baby in and up. Inhale, take 2 more deep breaths here. And then inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, slowly step the left leg through. So that is the outside edge of that left hand. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, and press our pelvis down, coming into this low lunge. Opening up the hip flexors. Breathing here, and again, bringing your hand onto blocks if you want to create a bit more space. Keeping your spine nice and straight. Keep drawing that pelvis down towards the ground. Opening up in this area, which is going to help us with the lower back pains. Keeping our pelvis strong, yet supple. Okay, and then we're slowly going to straighten that left leg. Flex that foot
towards the face. Slide the hands back slightly and folding down over that left leg. Again, bringing our blocks out to our sides if we want to create extension, creating a bit more space. Coming into where you are at in this moment today, accepting your ever-changing body. This is a magical time. Every day, things changing, adapting fluidly and calmly. Breathing deeply. I'm going to inhale, slowly bend that left leg coming forward. Bring the hands in between on the inside edge again. And then we're going to turn that left leg in towards the side slightly. Inhale, reach our arms up. And then exhale, draw our hand down the center line. Bring your right hand to your right hip and press the inside edge of that left knee. And then turn towards the right side. Breathing for a few breaths here, opening up the pelvis and the hip joints. Beautiful. And then straightening out that left leg. So just adjusting my knee a little bit, getting comfortable here. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky, and exhale, draw the left hand over the left knee, reach that right arm up and over. Look up at that left palm, right palm facing down. Turn the ribcage towards the ceiling. Feel that beautiful lateral stretch all through the right side body. Breathing here. And then inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, drop the right hand down. And the left arm comes all the way over, coming into a modified side plank. Breathing deeply here. Feel that lovely stretch all the way from the outside edge of your left foot, all the way up to your left fingertip. And then slowly releasing the left arm, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend, draw the hands down the center line, bend into that left knee. Reach the arms up once again and exhale, drop the arms down, coming into that beautiful fold. Surrendering ourselves down to the mat, and then either staying here or walking that right foot out to the back of the mat and stepping, straightening up that right leg. Foot is parallel to the back of the mat, coming into a full humble warrior. Slowly dropping back down if we come into the higher option. Sliding the hands back slightly. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, center line, come forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, bring the hands down to the front. Turn that back foot so that it's back where it was and back into our low lunge. Hold here. And then we're going to step that left leg through. And we'll just take a few cat and cows here. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, dropping back. Inhale, curving the spine, lifting the heart. Exhale, hug for the baby. In and up. Inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. Exhale, dropping back down. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. And then we'll just take another child's pose just before we come onto our back. So toes together, knees out nice and wide. Again, using our head, a block to our head if we need to, or on our elbows. Again, just taking one big inhale through the nose. And exhale, a big sigh through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose.
Let out the big sigh through the mouth. Let's do a few more times. And then we're going to inhale, slowly slide our hands back, coming up to kneeling, drawing our knees in together. And we're going to transition onto our backs now. So we're going to take our, if we're under 20 weeks pregnant, we can come onto our backs completely. If we're 20 weeks plus, we want to make ourselves our little incline. So we're going to bring one block onto its highest height, or whatever you've got, a book or whatever you're using, and the other block on its medium height, to lower down. So the top block is higher up, that's going to be where your head is resting, and that's going to be the medium block is going to be where your body, your back is resting. And then bring our bolster or our big cushion on top, and then we're slowly coming down onto our sides, rolling ourselves onto the lower part. So our lower back, our sacrum should just be touching the cushion, slowly resting ourselves back, resting our head, and then keeping our knees bent for everyone now. So if you're flat on your back, bring your knees bent so that they're hip distance. Turn our palms up towards the sky, away from our bodies. And we're just going to do some gentle twisting. So we're not twisting deeply in our tummies here, which we don't want to be doing during pregnancy, but it's going to be opening up the hip joints, which is going to help with any of this suffering that we're going through. So take a big inhale to begin with. And as we exhale, drop the knees slowly over to the left side. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, drop the knees over to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Inhale to center. Exhale to right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Inhale to center. Exhale to right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left, and then just hold here for a few deep breaths. Just letting the knees completely drop. You should be able to feel that stretch through the right side. And just close your eyes here. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, drop the knees all the way over to the right side. And then slowly inhaling, come up back up to center. And we'll finish with a final Shavasana. You can either draw your feet together, soles of your feet together, and drop your knees open, palms facing up. Or you can bring your legs out completely. Let your feet open out to the sides. Just let everything soften, everything surrender. As you inhale, breathing in light, breathing in an expansion. And as you exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Letting go of anything that you're still holding on to. And just sense as if you're bathing in a pool of healing, golden, white light. Allowing each and every cell of your body and your baby to be rejuvenated and healed and nurtured. And then you can either stay in this Shavasana for as long as you wish, or if you want to come out of it, if you need to get on with your day, slowly draw your knees up, soles of the feet on the ground, roll over to your left hand side. Make a pillow for your head to rest on, keeping your eyes closed. Just hold here for a few breaths. And when you're ready in your own time, slowly push yourself up, coming up to a comfortable seated cross-legged position. Keeping your eyes closed, draw your hands at your heart center. Taking a bow to yourself, thanking yourself and your baby for this practice, taking time for you today. And thank you for sharing this with me. Namaste.